With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Connects with Bateman. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 2nd and 3 now. Play action with Nix. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Past midfield to the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Now 1st run of the game, Zamir White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action now, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that 1st by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Another chance for him. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Bills have it now on his 8th pick of the year. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We've got a close one here. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Allen on the play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
It's caught, McLaughlin. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run, and a great try at that first down.
From the 34, completed to Sutton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this.
Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. He breaks the tackle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, Allen. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 with a tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's a give up the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Bateman hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets him around 6 there. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Broncos with the football. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Nix to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they're the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He's returning this from his own end zone, everybody. Hit it well that time, a little too well, in fact. And the Bills will take over at the 20-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. That's completed right side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living going into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again. Christian Harris picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. A give now from the gun. Juke the defender. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. This a 44-yard look from the right hash. Amendola able to put it through. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
First and 10, here's Allen. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Allen. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's the handoff. Broke through the tackle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They'll run here on first down. And they stop the reverse and hand them a big loss on the play.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to have number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Nix again on second and 10. Into the hands of Dulcich. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now Nix on third down. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. They'll throw again. Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The give here on second. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion. Now Allen going to the air. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, the back's got it downfield. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. What a play on 4th down. They get the 1st after a gain of 27.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, a run for White. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, Or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And they pick him off again! Christian Harris picks it off. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Give now to the running back. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47, finds Mims. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix connects with Bateman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Allen now on first down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's second down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Again, Allen to the air. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. To the air again, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Allen setting up play action. And in, touchdown Buffalo. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Wow, they're going to pass it here. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. Give him 24 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. The give now out of the shotgun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. It's caught. McLaughlin. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Bertolet able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He's on the move. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. 2nd and 1. Gets this to Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now Allen. Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.